community wake up morning show.
Are you getting audio on that one? Where's your audio at? You're not getting audio to that.
Source not shown.
Audio check.
Some of those are getting audio meters.
Oh,
all right, y'all. Hang on just one second.
Yeah, there's your audio right there. Turn it off. Leave that one off.
Mike, check. Mike, check.
Can y'all hear us now?
Mike, check. Mike 3. The mic. The West. Mike, check 1. Mike. No, it's not because I could hear it because I got my live up.
Yeah, it's not coming through. Oh, there we go.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, we're back. Like we never left, which we didn't leave. We've been here all the time. You
We're
know,
gonna, let me let you get your phone, get your stuff situated. All right, we got. I believe we got sound now. If we got sound now, we're gonna go ahead
yeah.
and get started and take it from the absolute. I think we should just take a commercial. Well, since the live is already rolling,
Yeah.
we can keep rolling. Y'all can hear us now.
I'm
Mike,
thinking
Mike,
you
Mike.
should be able to hear.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, okay. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right.
This is
Like
too
they
funny
say,
to me. I'm
look,
like,
I'm with
what
it.
is happening?
It's Friday, it's the weekend. And our show said y'all done ran us hard on this broadcaster. And it's the
Exactly.
weekend. So Damali, we'll just start from the top of the show.
Yes.
If y'all still locked in, hey, technology does what technology does from time to time. But anyway, welcome to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. Good morning to all of y'all. Finally, I'm
Yes.
Charles and
I'm Damali.
we're here to deliver news you can use, culture, and conversation that moves community forward every single morning.
Yes, that's correct. So this past weekend or week, we focused on community leadership and in action and healing, balance, and sustainability. We sparked conversation around advocacy, service, rest and restoration, and mental wellness. But today, our theme is work-life balance.
Just like that.
We're going to have a conversation about this because I don't even think I done figured this out yet.
And the goal to have a stronger, smarter, more engaged community. Thank y'all for tuning in and hanging in there on NYCU.FM radio station. Guess what? We are live, baby. Finally on this Friday. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Also, we local and syndicated on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we are able to tell our story our way. We're also live on YouTube, the official World One Development news you can use. But y'all live in Greenwood, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street, where it's all good in the hood. With me and Damali. She got her letters on today. I got on the HBCU. It is still the weekend.
Yes.
Hey, delayed but not denied.
Yes.
It's the reason why they said that. That's what we're going to run on today. So our subtitle of the show today, delayed but not denied. Damali,
Right.
how you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. You know, you just got to go with the punches.
Hey, roll.
Sometimes you just got to, just roll with it and ride with it. So we are now ready to go and we're ready to share some exciting information with you guys. So let's start out with yesterday. Yesterday, we got the opportunity to be at the ribbon breaking for Jim. Let me tell y'all something. The ribbon cutting, ribbon cutting, groundbreaking. Okay, ribbon cutting for Jim. Man, it was so many people there. So community, thank you guys so much for, showing up. Whenever we ask, whenever we put the call out, you guys show up in great numbers. So thank you so much. It was amazing to be able to go into the facility and see all of the, the awesomeness that it is to repurpose that particular facility in our community. There were so many people there that were like, I was born here, or my kids were born here, so to be able to hear those stories and to share and just to know that there is positivity happening in our community. That's right across the street from Carver Middle School. And so the possibilities of being able to create young entrepreneurs, is just awesome. So we are super excited about the fact that Jim is now open. Of course, they got a few little other things to do, but for the most part, it is open. It is beautiful. I love the artwork that's on the walls. That is a testament to the history of that edifice and what has gone on in that facility. I love the fact that there were some of the healthcare providers that had been in that facility, worked in there for many, many years, and they came back because this is like a full circle moment for them. Just to be there, there were tears of joy because that facility was opening. It was just a great all around event. So many people there to, just usher in the new era of what Moton is going to be. So, we're super excited about that. And if you get the opportunity to go by and check it out, you absolutely should. The Liquid Lounge did their thing, Guy and his staff over there. And that's exciting that they're going to be, the Liquid Lounge is not only going to be the Liquid Lounge where you can go and enjoy a meal, but it's also going to be there for entrepreneurs to teach kids how to run a business from start to finish. I mean, what more can you ask for?
I can just say what I thought about yesterday, Damali, while I was there. Shout out to Pastor Keith Mays over there at Vernon, because when he just did the opening prayer, what it made me when I look, because I kind of, if you look at my Facebook page, Charles Lamont, and we'll post it on some other platforms today, it was just amazing to see when he was praying. I was thinking about, okay, if heaven looked the way I hoped that it looked, that's how it looked. All races, all culture, young, old, black, white, green, Mexican, Asian, Latino. I mean, everybody was there and excited about what we had going on that day. I would think one of the most exciting things was the young lady that spoke, that started working at the old Moton in 1979. So she actually worked at the hospital for 54 years. I might have been more impressed with her speaking. Yeah, I was impressed with all of y'all now. Don't call me at the radio station. But to have somebody that basically was their life. To me, she represented the past, the present, and where Moton is going to in the future in terms of gym. So you see what I got up here. Now, I got this water. I might drink it at some point during the show. But nevertheless, I got my little souvenir yesterday. I'm holding on to that water, Damali, as long as I can. I might put some rocks or something, put a little plant in there or something.
Oh, God.
But anyway, thank you, TEDC, for trusting the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali and our producer, Stephen Keys and Uncle Bobby over there, and JB Smooth. You see you doing our tech work over here, for just allowing us to do the advertising and the promoting all month. And then another huge shout out to Community for pulling up. Now, I can't say we got everybody out there.
That's right.
But a lot of people gave us hugs and high fives and say thank you for just continuing to remind us all month that was coming up, because I am so excited that I did not miss the opportunity to see that ribbon cutting ceremony with all the leaders that showed up. So, Damali, thank you for staying live. Damali her elbow, she was live for
the
2
whole
hours.
time.
Boy, Damali, they owe you. So,
Okay.
cash out Damali something for her elbow. She needs some grease, some starter fluid, so what, some WD-40, because today every time she move her elbow, it pop, pow.
Right.
But
right.
anyway, we hanging there together, Damali, and so yesterday was just a huge day for me, a day that I will always remember.
Yeah, yesterday was huge. Was a big day. Yesterday also was a day full of final rounds over in our NBA scene, right?
Right.
So yesterday, the Timberwolves said, we're gonna go on ahead and end this.
That was a wrap for Denver?
Nail in the coffin. They said, listen, we are going to the next round. We're going to the semifinals. That's it. So they went ahead and got the Nuggets on out of here.
Yeah, and I didn't even get to see it.
I didn't either. I didn't get to watch any basketball yesterday.
We hung out with Community all day. See, every now and then we have to put sports on the side, whether it's the NBA, the NFL, track and field, our favorite TV shows. We can't binge watch anything. We have to binge watch ourselves.
After the fact.
But nevertheless, that is breaking news that the Denver Nuggets are at home. Just a few years ago, they was the champs.
Yep.
And now Anthony Edwards, if he's out, that means them boys got something to say on their squad. So I'm gonna stay right in there locked in with them. So no signal on the audio. What is the signal up top? They just doing some technical stuff on the other side. Okay. I guess we can just lock all the way in.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something about this week that I love the most too. We had a lot of guests come through this week.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what
so before we get to the guests, let's go ahead and wrap up the NBA. Okay, so over here on the other side, so tonight's games are going to be the Lakers and the Rockets. In that series, they're 3-2. We're going to also have the Pistons and the Magic, in that series. Orlando is 3-up. And then we got the Cavs and the Raptors that they're going to be playing tonight. And in that series, Cleveland is leading 3-2. So, and then on Saturday, we're going to have the Celtics and the 76ers. Now, that's an interesting series because they ended up tied.
They going back.
76 was like, we ain't going home yet. Yeah, you thought you was getting ready to put a nail in the coffin. Nope, we back.
They took the nail and the hammer and started everything. But, I'm surprised Denver went out like that. You know what I mean? So what's...
Yeah. So anyway, they're 3-3. So we'll see what's going on. But so right now, Thunder's still sitting out there. We still waiting for whoever our opponent's going to be. Is it going to be the Lakers? Or is it going to be the Rockets? I predicted it's going to be the Lakers, but I don't know because they didn't play too good.
You know what? The one thing about a series, that's why they call it a series. On one side, it seemed like the dead man is gone. And then all of a sudden, out of the ashes, because it looked like the Lakers had them.
Like they had them.
But look, that's why it's called a series. If you get into a groove, because it's one thing within a game, it's a game of runs.
Yeah.
But I think it's also it's a run through the series.
Yeah.
So if a team just get hot for a little bit, Damali, it's nothing to run off 3-4 quick wins.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, the longer it go, I think it's the worse for the Lakers because they leader is
You're
older.
absolutely right.
And
Yeah.
so hopefully
You're absolutely right. So they 3-2.
Yeah.
So now they need to go on ahead and take them out.
And let me tell you something else I realized about the Lakers and something about the NBA. That it's one thing to get in there to have a great game or two, you know, when people don't know who you are.
Right.
So like Luke Kennard and some of them people, they was hitting 27 points, 28 points. They was hyped up. But now that people kind of know who they are, they kind of understand their tendencies and some of those things. Then the game changed because they put that pressure on you. So you see the what's consistent is LeBron James.
Right.
And that just lets you guys know that it's just a level to the game. And some of those other role players, now Marcus Smart, he's good. But some of those other ones, boy, they struggling now, Damali. They came out, they were telling, Mama, I made it. But it's different when you have to play a full game.
Yep.
Versus playing a few minutes here and there. And you got plenty of energy in your calf muscles. But when you got to put them out there the whole time. But anyway, we hoping your team is doing good out there. Ours is the Thunder. And I just hope
they resting and they getting ready. They practicing. So we in a good space.
And then you know that whoever wins between Houston and LA, one of them gonna be heading to Oklahoma City. So that's what they got on the next round. You want to go ahead and do our affirmation for us?
Let's go ahead and do the affirmation because it is 30 minutes past the hour. And I still got a couple more things that we want to talk about, but let's go ahead and do the affirmation so we can kind of get back on track. Okay. So here we go. Let's go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, here we go. We're talking about work-life balance. So here is our affirmation this morning. I create balance between my work, my family, and myself. Okay, let's break this down. So the first part says, I create balance. Balance doesn't just happen. It's something you intentionally build. It means managing your time wisely, setting priorities, knowing when to say yes, but most importantly, knowing when to say no. Making room for what truly matters. In plain language, you make sure everything important gets the time it needs. The next part says, between my work. Work is important. It provides stability, purpose, and opportunity. But balance means not letting work take over your entire life, setting boundaries around your time and energy, and avoiding burnout. Work is part of your life, not your whole life. Now, okay. All right. I'm listening to the affirmation. Okay. The next part says my family. Family requires time, presence, attention, and support. Balance means being fully present, not just physically there. Show up for your people. That's bottom line. Show up for your people. And then the last part says myself. This is often the most overlooked part. It means taking care of your mental and physical health, making time for rest and personal growth, doing things that bring you peace and joy. You matter too. So the bigger message is this affirmation reminds us that balance requires intention. Boundaries protect your well-being, and you can't pour into others if you're empty. Because when you create balance between work, family, and yourself, you don't just survive, you thrive in every area of your life. Now, you know what? We're going to have to talk about this one because this one, Sister Damali, fails with I get the big F.
You know, the beauty of the community to Wake Up, we created this show to have real conversations. And one of the realest conversations we got to have is our work-life balance. Because I'm a firm believer that if you don't get this work-life balance together, that's the destroyer of all families. You know, you don't have time with mom because now mom normally be at home, but now mom got 3 jobs. You know, you want to spend some time with dad, but dad got to travel. Dad got to make things happen. So he may be working 10, 12 hours a day. You don't get to hang out with dad. And that's the nucleus, right, of the family. And I think that you got all these songs that's out. You know what I mean? What? Ball till I what? Ball till I fall. You know what I mean? grind. You know what I mean? I'll sleep when I what?
Die.
I'll sleep when I die. So everything is about just go. And then it appears to be a weakness, you know, to just try to balance that thing out. So I think that in our community, that this work-life balance is probably one of the most important things that we have to have a conversation about in 2026 in our community. And I'm thinking, Damali, the focus probably is more on people in leadership.
Oh yeah, for
Our
sure.
pastors, our directors, our teachers, our coaches,
Mhm.
you know, like these AAU coaches.
Yeah.
Boy, have you ever had a band? You a band parent or something?
Cheer, anything.
Cheer.
Yeah.
A lot of these things where it's kind of like we live in a time where it's just like more and more and more. The minute you feel like you got a little bit of time, something comes along to zap even that own time.
Yeah.
I realize that because I'd be like, hey, I haven't washed clothes in about 30 days. So at this point, when the brother ain't got no draws, Houston, we got a problem, you know.
Yes.
But no matter this, let's just get your take on it. Then we'll come to the live and we'll ask you right now, when you talk about work-life balance, what does that mean to you? And how are you doing in the work-life balance area? Damali.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead
What
and
you-
just give you the definition,
There you go.
and then I'm gonna tell you what Sister Damali ain't doing. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Work-life balance in a community means people are able to manage their jobs and personal lives in a healthy way so that they can care for themselves, support their families, and still be present and engaged in the community. It's having enough balance to work, live, and still show up for your community without burning out. Now, I will say this. You guys know that we are on the grind 24/7, literally. If we are not in front of a camera or on a microphone, then you best believe that we're doing something that pertains to making sure that either community is taken care of or that our own personal businesses are taken care of. And I think sometimes even with our best intention, even best laid out plans, then sometimes things get neglected. Sometimes we don't get to make different events. Sometimes, in my own family, I try to, every birthday, hey, it's like, I got 2 hours. I can give y'all 2 hours, and I sometimes I don't want it to be like that way, but like we were talking about when we were talking with Pastor Todd's, if a man don't work, he don't eat. Right. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, because we are entrepreneurs, and actually it's a fortunate and unfortunate thing. The fortunate thing is that we work for ourselves. So whatever time we spend doing whatever it is, it benefits us, which that means we can pour back into community. Whereas if you're on a full-time job, nothing against that, but if you're on a full-time job, then what you do benefits the company that you work for. All of your efforts, all of your gifts and talents, you're elevating that company. Whereas, our gifts and talents are poured into elevating things that are going to be around prayerfully for our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. That's the goal for us. But then the other piece to that, or the unfortunate part, is that there's not enough hours in the day to be able to do everything that needs to be done. So sometimes things, we end up not being able to do it. There are some graduations. Sorry, I can't make it. We got an event at the event center. Sorry, I can't go to the wedding because, we have something that's going on at EduRec, spring break camp, summer camp, after school, something, because that is what makes us money to continue to do the things that we do. And so I think that we, trying to find that balance, is sometimes very difficult. And I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with that a lot, and sometimes I just got to say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't attend that meeting, because I got to go do this. So it's just always a constant battle and a constant struggle to try to find that middle ground. I think at some point it will level out. I think as we scale up, then now I can take off some of those hats. Now I don't have to be the janitor and the bus driver. And, but until then, it is what it is, and so I continually have conversations with my family about, listen, I love y'all and y'all know I do. And another thing, if y'all want to see me, come on up here and help me. then that way we can talk and work at the same time.
See me, help me. I'm going to go to the live because we got so many people that are faithful that stay locked in with us. Sister Teresa, not Mother Teresa, but Sister Teresa. Thanks for staying locked in with us on the show. Welcome to the Wake Up. Cousin Pearlie Newton.
Yes. Hey,
Locked
cousin.
in. We done got JB up and kickstarted. You know, JB brain start firing up. It's over. So it's
Okay.
on. He line to start DJing the show. So y'all get ready down there in Muskogee. If you hear some speakers bumping, JB is on the move.
Right.
Appreciate you jumping on JB Smooth and helping us out this morning.
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes. What's up, bros?
Welcome to the show. Uncle Brian, of
Yes.
course, is in the building.
Yes.
We also got
Uncle Brian said he only gonna be here for just a little bit. Then he got to get up out of here.
Well, your little bit counts, Uncle Brian. We
Exactly.
appreciate that. Cousin Jude.
Yeah. What's up,
Big
cuzzo?
Jude, what's up? He in the building. And we also got Cousin Richie.
What's up, Richie?
Brother Crash, and a whole host of secret listeners. There's some new secret listeners. They're like, now they gonna wait till I come on. They gonna act like the show is glitching. The show ain't really glitching. They just don't want me to hear what they got going over there on that news you can use in the community to wake up with Charles and Damali. Anyway, I think what we're talking about today is relevant to everybody. Is out here grinding, trying to make it happen. Work-life balance.
Right.
And I think Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders, who came in today and talked a little bit about the police report after being an officer for 30 years, he said that his biggest thing is being able to separate work from home. And then things that I don't think I knew, or maybe Damali, you didn't know. I didn't even know that one of the highest suicide rates was with police officers.
I didn't, but I can imagine that would be true.
Yeah, I didn't know one of the highest divorce rates was with police officers. I didn't know one of the highest things with alcoholism is police officers. But this is the thing we got to think about more than that, Damali. These are the people that's put out here to protect and serve us every day. And that's one thing it makes me love about our show is that right there. We didn't know until yesterday. I'm sure a lot of y'all listening in didn't know. But the people that are sent out to protect and serve us are dealing with alcoholism, high levels of suicide and divorce rates. So think about what they packing when they have to pull you over there. And the first thing you tell them, shut up and what do you want? They could easily be, think about it though, Damali. They're in uniform, but guess what? They still human and they're at the edge. And you're still trying to do what? That work-life balance. You know what I mean? And so I think for us to have a conversation is good. And I think what happens a lot of times, Damali, is you got a lot of stress when you're trying to just get through life at home. Because here's the thing. For the women, I feel like kids is a full-time job.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
It is.
I think raising kids alone is a full-time job. And I'm kind of talking about this in regards to like my daughters right now. You know, I watch them, you know, they probably be a secret listener. Glow, if you're listening in Oklahoma City, shout out to you. But when I hear how much they have to do with the kids, and then I talk to them during the day to see how much they got to do at work, and them just trying to figure out how to balance that out just to be able to go to sleep. They just be like that. I'm just running. Man, I'm running. I don't even know where I am. Right? What day is it, Dad? I got to like, hey, it's Friday. It's at least the weekend. But I think that a lot of times that pressure, especially a lot of fathers being out of the house, you know, if mama working 3 jobs and you got 3 kids, where's your work-life balance?
There is
Damali?
none.
Where is it going to come from?
That's what I'm saying. There is none. And that's why I said, for me, I struggle with this because I've been a single mom, you know, most of my adult life and, you know, having to work. And then there was a point in time because I didn't get child support.
Right.
And so then it's like, okay, I got to do something. I got to level up, you know, so that I can take care of these kids and keep them in a comfortable spot because my thought always was, they didn't ask to be born. So at the end of the day, it's my responsibility. If dads tip out, okay, that's cool. But I still have to create.
Why you said dad is tippy toeing? It was says, how you gonna say that? She said, if dad tipping, that means you can't hear him when he leaves.
Right.
You know, when you're tipping, you're doing this. You ain't tipping unless you're going like this, right? If your hands up real high, you tipping out. So, hey, you tip yourself right back in here. Anyway, continue with it. It's just that you said dads was tipping out. Dads, we all right now. I'm going to speak up for the dads later, but right now, y'all tipping out.
And I mean, it could be on either side. I'm just talking about my life.
Oh, wait a minute.
Be on either side.
Moms are tipping.
Mamas are tipping too. Some of them is tipping. Y'all forget, I did custody, child support, and divorce for about 20 years. Yeah. So I done seen it all. On both sides. So I can't just say it's the men, you know, because the women do it too.
See, we got a lot of people, just not local, national. We got some international people. Our international people said tiptoe and tiptoe. So we got to explain what tipping mean. It's not tipping at a bar. It's not tipping at a restaurant. Tell them what if they say dad, he's tipping.
No, what we mean is that you're not taking care of your responsibility.
And you're
not
house.
Being a participant. Because I don't even care if you leave the house. You know, at the end of the day, if you're sharing the responsibility, if on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you picking up the kids where I only got them on Tuesday and Thursday, and then I got them on the weekend, I'm cool with that. But if you're just non-existent and you're leaving one parent to do all of the work, then, then that's a problem. But it's not a problem that, people don't have to deal with every single day. Like I said, I had to do that. I had a daughter who was a cheerleader, so she's in competition,
Right.
competitive cheer, as well as a regular school cheer. I had one that was in band, so she's going all around the country playing and, for different events and all of that, and battle of the bands and all of that stuff. But whatever it was, I tried to be present. Even though I was working. And then at one point, because, like I said, there was no financial support, then what I did was like, I got to go back to school. So now you throw in working a full-time job, I'm a full-time student, and I'm a full-time mama. Where do you get enough time to do all three of those things at the same time?
All right, I'm gonna go to the live real quick. Teresa, our sister, says you have to get balance. With that being said, people show up for who they want also. So you get in where you fit in.
That's true.
Woo, get in where you
That's
fit
true.
in. All them phrases is how we've been making it in life all this time. You got to get in where you fit in. Uncle Brian says this is why we support both you and Charles so much, because you do the things we, the public, won't or can't do. Thank you, Uncle Brian.
Yeah.
And some men are tipping out too. Women too. He said everybody tips. Y'all stop tipping in 2026. No more tipping. No, I'm just saying we're going.
Yeah, but I think that, it's just the reality of life. And for me, I just felt like there was no excuses. If you have children, there is no excuse.
Right.
Get up and make life comfortable for them. Not so comfortable that, like that, you ruin them.
Right.
But I think that the basic necessities of life they should have. I just don't feel like, and this is Damali talking, that if you have a child, they shouldn't be sitting in the dark, burning candles at night.
Ooh.
They shouldn't have to go over to grandma's house to get water to bring it home so that they can, wash their clothes or take a bath. This is just basic stuff. They shouldn't have to sleep on an air mattress on the floor or a pallet on the floor. I feel like they should have electricity, so that they could have heat and air. It's just some basic things, because what we don't realize is we start creating trauma for our kids, and you don't want them to have that trauma. So make just the basic things so they can go to school and learn and, be able to be as productive as they possibly can be without having all this extra added pressure that they shouldn't even have to worry about. They should have clothing on their backs. They should have food to eat every day. It's just the basic necessities of life. I feel like if you have a child, then that is your responsibility to make sure they have it. Period, point blank. And to me, there's no exception.
And I think that is the reason why it's difficult to have a work-life balance. Because when you come home, this is what your wife or your girl gonna tell you. I don't care. I need light, gas, water, car, food, cheer, boom, boom, boom. And the man may be trying to do that. But at the end of the day, he go to work. Guess what? We're going to cut your hours a little bit, because right now we're going to let you go ahead and go home today. And when a dad hear that, guess what? They don't even want to head home. They're going to head to the bar. Because if I go home, it's going to be like, what do you mean? Because all you can control is the controllables.
Right.
And the beauty of us talking about work-life balance today, because, man, it's a lot of stuff. Look, gas. I filled up my car yesterday, and I just left my car at the gas station at this point because it never did stop running. I seen 110. I never even look at how much a gas is per gallon. But yesterday I looked at premium, $4.69. Unleaded gas. So it don't even matter what you driving. It's still $4. So we living in a time, and Damali, we've been talking about it. That's why we started the Community Wake Up Morning Show. We was talking about it in February. Look, guys, they signed all these executive orders. There's wars and rumors of wars and all kind of stuff going on. What we start saying, you got to start saving your coins. You got to start putting your money back. But now we kind of in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So we still got to make these adjustments. So now, guess what? When we talk about work-life balance, people need a second job. Damali, what you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do when you was getting it right, groceries is up, gas is up. I done lost some of my stock stuff. This stuff is going on. So what that mean? I gotta go work more. And that's why I'm glad we having this conversation. Because in the midst of that, what are the things that we can all still do? So that our wives or our girlfriends or our husbands or our boyfriends and our kids and our families are still okay. They're going to not have to lose us, because this could be on purpose. I'm finna get everybody super busy. I'm finna attack the family, the money, and all of that. Because if you don't have family, you don't have anything.
And I think that some of it could be that. Because I just believe that in every situation, God gives us a test
Uh-oh.
to see how we're going to overcome the test. And most of the time, what happens and what I see is people turn on each other.
Oh, man.
So we in the foxhole together.
Right.
We working together to whatever the common goal was. One thing happens. Now I'm mad at you.
But the beauty is, Damali, that's at home.
Exactly.
That's at church.
That's at work.
At work.
It's everywhere.
That's no matter where you are. So, Damali, you saying something now. We're dealing with a time that it is getting tough. It is getting crazy. But what you saying is don't start cussing folk out.
Yeah. And don't start turning on the people that have been there with you in the foxhole. You know, so if I've been there with you all of this time, then why would I turn my back on you? You know what I'm saying? If the outside forces is the problem, then let's have a conversation about how we deal with the outside forces, but not always turn on each other. And then you end up, breaking up relationships. And I mean, any relationship. So I'm talking about a mother-daughter relationship, a father-son relationship, a brother-sister relationship, because you got things going on that instead of us being able to talk about it, a work relationship, you got, business partners that, fighting with each other. Why are we turning it on each other and internalizing it when we should be working together to solve the problem? That's what the enemy wants us to do. He wants us to, start battling with each other because now you're not watching the bigger picture because you're so busy on this little fake internal fight that you're not watching what's going on out here in the rest of the world. And then by the time you get a clue and buy a vow, it's too late.
Oh, not a clue in the vow. Let's do this. Let's lay, Damali, a little groundwork because people are engaging. We appreciate that on work-life balance because we don't want to just talk about it. We want to start giving some tips.
Yeah.
Things that you can tap into locally, nationally, and internationally outside of just a conversation to help with this work-life balance situation we got going on.
Yeah, so we're going to give you some information about what work-life balance means, not just for an individual, but what it means for our entire community.
Ooh,
so work-life balance means having a healthy relationship between your job or career, your family and relationships, and your personal well-being. It's making sure that one area doesn't consume or damage the other.
How do you separate them? Because say what the three are again is which
your
area?
Job or career.
So you saying your job
career.
and your career is one.
Okay.
Right.
Your family and relationships.
Your family and your relationship. Both of these are already heavy.
Yeah.
You got your job and career. You got your family and the relationship. Then what else you gonna add to it?
Your personal well-being.
And then you got to try to take care of yourself. So you got the person that you're with, you got your career and all. You may be working with 200-300 people, but then I got to personally, Damali, take care of myself too.
Correct.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah.
And that's why we got to have a conversation about it.
Right. It's finding a rhythm that allows you to work, live, and still be whole. So let me tell you why it matters to community. Right. Because some of this and we're always relating it back to community because for one, this is the community wake up
morning show.
OK. But then for two, what we don't realize is what we do individually affects the entire community. Right. So here we go. When people lack balance, stress increases, burnout becomes common, families feel disconnected, and mental health declines. That's why you see crazy stuff like people walking into a Walmart, and just shooting random folks, because their stress level. And I'm not saying, I think that sometimes people can't figure out a way to deal with the stress. So now it's just like, hey, everybody gonna get it, because I'm sick of everybody. But when people have balance, they show up better at work, right? They are more present at home. And they engage more in the community. Balanced people build stronger communities. They're always concerned about helping others if you're balanced, right? Work-life balance in the community looks like families spending time together.
Right.
Quality time. Let me just preface that.
Damali, let me ask you this. When was the last time you went out to a park and you just saw families out having a good time, having a picnic, dads playing basketball with their sons, mothers and daughters sitting down and being able to enjoy it? When you just kind of think about it for a minute, when was the last time you even saw that?
Well, I can say that I don't recall because I don't get to go to parks unless I'm at the park working.
But here's the thing. When you go back to when you was younger, the number thing, when you first start dating and stuff like that, guess where you spend time? You go to the park. You go to the movies together. You do all these things that really make your relationship good because you have time to spend with
That's
each other,
right.
right?
Well, you make the time. You don't really
look,
have the time.
Yeah.
You make the
Make the
time.
time.
We
Then-
make time for what we want to do.
But even that, and then you hold on to that because then when people are young adults, they may work all week. But I used to always get accustomed to seeing young parents with their kids walking their daughter or their son in the park, holding hand, finding things to do outside of the work spot, which goes to what you're saying. I got to balance out my home with my work, with me just trying to be okay for myself. You know, them self-care, what you got, self-care days or them self-care weekends or whatever that you need. But at the end of the day, I think Teresa is saying it best on our lives. She's saying we are in a time of confusion and chaos. It's by design.
Yeah, you're
That's the
right.
thing we got to talk about in Wake Up. It's by design. And who is it designed by? This is the time to come together and build. We may not like each other, but we can get along for the bigger picture.
Exactly.
So you saying that, Damali, whether it's internally or externally, we got to find a way in community to get along because like Teresa said, a lot of this stuff is by design. Look, this right here gets us tracked all day and all night. Our likes, our dislikes, what we like to do.
The phone.
This right here could be the biggest problem. You know, because it's funny that the people that invent the cell phones and all of that stuff, guess what, Damali? They don't even allow their kids to be on the devices.
Exactly.
Now think about that. Now I done invented the cell phone, but I don't even let my kids. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it and shoot it out to the masses. Because this is one thing I noticed. And I won't get off topic. At EduRec, our spring break camps and our summer camp is called Unplug. It's the EduRec Unplugged Summer Camp. That's probably been one of the best things we've ever done. Because when we first started our summer camp, when we had the kids come out and they could have their phones, it would be 100 kids in a room and it would be dead silent. You wouldn't hear nothing because guess what? Every kid was doing
scrolling on their
every
phone.
single kid was on their phone, and we was like, "Nah, this not gonna work." Now, when we took them phone, people hollered and fainted. Oh, they took my device. But let me tell you something. A week later, they were sack racing. They was coming up with games to do together. They was laughing with each other more. They was doing all those things. And by the time we got to the end of the summer camp, when it was time to go back to their mobile devices and they iPads and all of that, guess what? These kids was crying. They didn't want to leave each other because it was something different from us, Damali, to give them what we had.
Yeah.
We grew up hopscotching and freeze tagging and
All
makeup
that,
games. Hide, you be hide. You count to 10, people hiding, running all over the house. But all those things are the reasons why. Think about how close you are with your cousins and your sisters and your classmates, because we did things that bonded us together. Right now, I don't think our next generation has that.
Nope.
They get together and live on Facebook, live, need to be an influence and a whole lot of other things.
Yeah.
So
it says individuals prioritizing rest and wellness, workplaces respecting boundaries, and people making time to give back and stay connected. And I will say this, so today is Divine 9 Day, where we're going to do our check-in in a little bit. But that's one of the things that I appreciate about being a part of the Divine 9 organization, which is why I always wanted to be a part of them, just never knew exactly which sorority I would actually join. But it's about service. It's about doing something for somebody else. That's one of the pillars that they stand on is service. And I think that a lot of times when we are going through whatever it is that we're going through, because we all go through it. Let me just say that. The richest person, they got challenges just like the poorest person. It just may not be in the area of finance, but there's going to be a challenge. If you have kids are always challenging at some point. Whether it's, your teenage girl trying to bloom and blossom and mom trying to hold her down, or so she thinks, right? Or your son with that testosterone, I'm a man now, and daddy got to pop him in the chest and be like, hey, I'm still the king in here, but it's always that struggle. Right. And it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, black or white, Asian, it don't matter.
Don't even matter.
It's going to happen in families, in relationships. So at the end of the day, it's how do we kind of counteract that before it gets started? And I think that this work-life balance, you know, we got to be there and we got to show up. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm the queen of showing up for important moments.
Right.
If it's a graduation, if it's a baby being born, you know, I'm gonna come and slide through. Now, I may only be there for 20, 30 minutes, but you're gonna see my face in the place.
Let me ask you, because since we're talking about family, I'm gonna see how y'all did it in Tulsa. When we talk about family, let's think about the games and stuff we used to play when we was little that kept the family, kept the kids, kept us cousins and friends and classmates and stuff all together. Let me see what kind of games y'all used to play here that kept y'all going, that was always fun that you can remember.
Oh, we used to do stuff like kickball. We used to do.
Now let me ask you, when the last time you seen people playing kickball? As fun as it is.
Kickball is fun now.
I think we let me tell you
fun.
something else that was fun. And look, and it don't matter, boy or girl, Jacks.
Mama said red light. Oh, Jacks, man, around the world.
Boy, how you ever
couldn't
play?
tell me. Oh,
You have
my
to
God.
throw that ball up and boom, boom,
Yes.
boom, boom, boom. You got to swoop
These
ball.
kids don't know nothing about Jacks.
Let the
I
last
might
time.
go buy me some Jacks just so I can play. I gotta go to what's the restaurant? Cracker Barrel. Because Cracker Barrel got, listen, I'm gonna give me some
I know
Jacks.
you was good at Jacks.
Oh, man, I can do all the
and
tricks.
And don't have to throw the ball and get the ball and do a good thing.
Exactly.
And then catch the ball. You
Yes.
be like, you be all outside.
I was the Jacks queen. So
You the Jacks
somebody
queen?
said tag.
Tag.
Listen up. Let me tell y'all something
We're
that
talking about
we used
family,
to do.
y'all. So we get,
I used to double dutch.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Listen.
Damali, here's the question I'm asking you though. When the last time you seen a double dutch rope?
Listen, I ain't even. They don't even make good ropes no more.
So what you
Yeah.
saying? What might be good on the live?
Mhm.
Maybe we need to all come out of retirement.
You know what? We might need to do a game day.
We need to just come out of retirement. Make our kids leave their phone at home
Mm-hmm.
and have game day at the park. And go find some Jacks. We got to go find some Jacks.
Right.
Go find some double
Because
dutch.
it wasn't nothing like them metal Jacks. See, these plastic Jacks
no, we
suck.
can't
You know,
work
we
that
need
the
the
metal
metal
ones.
Jacks. Yeah.
Look, I kind of understand Jacks. I don't forgot the premise of it. All I know, the first to go up with you pick one, then after you pick two, then
3. Yeah, because the whole goal is to get all 10 or 12 of them. I can't even remember if it's a 10 or 12. I don't even know.
You have to throw them. You throw the Jacks,
Yeah.
and then you bounce. Okay.
Yeah, you throw them,
gotta
throw
go
them like
back
you're
to
doing domino. I mean, dice.
I'm gonna tell you
know?
something that I love, and I do still see people play this a little bit, but Monopoly for the family.
It just take too long.
Huh?
It just takes.
It depends on it depends on what the
But I
stakes
like
are
it.
back. Yeah, you got to put an incentive out there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about incentive. So
Yeah.
that means you rather do Uno.
Yeah, now I like Uno.
Uno because you want to
Yeah,
Uno out.
I like the Uno. Yeah.
And another thing, that's why
yeah.
these people they can't even play dominoes no more. Dominoes, spades.
Listen, my cousin Jube is on, and they wouldn't let me play because they're like, you
Jube
take too
on?
long.
I shouldn't have said
Because I be
nothing.
sitting up there looking at like, okay, it's a 2. And
Look.
and he be like, man, get away from the table now. But now I can play spades now.
Uncle Brian said 4 squares and hopscotch.
Oh, hopscotch!
Could you hopscotch?
Yes.
You knew how to hopscotch?
Yes.
You done it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's skating.
Mm-hmm. Freeze tag.
Oh, not
Hide
freeze
and go-
tag.
Oh, marbles. I forgot about marbles.
You see what I'm saying?
My brother, yeah,
It's our
my
fault,
brother used to
Damali.
play marbles.
It's all our fault. We let the kids down.
Listen, we would try to imitate. Okay, I'm gonna tell this. My mom probably gonna get me, but I'm grown now, so this was a long time ago, mama. So you can't even get me now. But anyway, I remember when we was coming up. Y'all remember Steve Austin and the $6 Million Man?
Yeah.
Okay, so we was outside playing. One of these times we outside playing with the neighbors, and so I told my brother, I said, "Hey, I think we should make you like $6 Million Man." He was like, "Okay." I had some BBs, and I took a BB and put it in my brother's ear.
What?
And so we were like, do, 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 do. You know, had the music.
You put the BBs in?
I put a BB in his ear.
Oh my God.
And so mama hollered out, "Hey, y'all time to come in." So we're trying to get the BB out. I'm like, oh no, the BB is stuck in my brother's head. So I took his head and held it to the side and was like bamming his head.
Oh my God.
The BB came out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm sure if you put it in, when we was little, we always had too much wax in our ear. So I'm sure that BB got stuck in that wax.
I got it out before we had to go across the street to the house.
This one used to be fun, especially when y'all might have did it here. It was called hide and go seek. One person have to sit there and count, and then everybody got to go high.
Yeah, hide and go seek.
And don't let it be a random. What somebody
Hearts and spades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is we're talking about work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some of the balance is just finding ways just to be back together.
Yeah.
Do things to help us bond together.
Yeah.
Versus because now, like even in my house, you go around the house, everybody trying to find the best son. Ooh, this is gonna be a good selfie right here. So I can post all the kids upstairs, running all over the house, doing dance, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Don't mess up my day. Everybody trying to load in the top, and then look, and then if you post it, You got to sit there and watch the phone all day.
Yeah.
Now,
To see
if
who
it don't
gonna
go,
say what.
and you get one like all day, so guess
Yeah.
what? I'm straight into depression
Exactly.
because I done spent 2 days trying to get this TikTok video
Mhm.
together, and only my mama liked it. and I think that does something to the.
Yes.
I think that does something to the young people mental.
Mhm. Yeah.
You post your
I
best
agree.
picture, and the first thing come out, ooh, that's ugly.
Or what's wrong with your hair? Why your eye going that way? You be like, what? I'm depressed.
You done went to the gym and did squats all day. You post your picture. They said she ain't got no butt. It's a setback. Dude done went and worked out all day. You ain't got no abs.
Right.
I think
You're
all
like,
this. You don't think this mess with the young people mental?
No, I do. I do. And that puts us into the spirit of competition.
Uh-oh.
And we don't need to be competing with one another. You are fine just the way you are, and I think that was one of the things that I never got off into. I never, just because I can appreciate your new car, but I ain't fit to go buy no new car because I ain't fit to take on that debt. But we'll go and get into debt to try to, oh, she got a new purse, I'm gonna get a new purse. She got her nails done this way, I'm gonna get my nails done this way. She got her hair done. Ain't nobody got time
We
for
didn't
that.
need to make it about. Look, Uncle
No.
Brian said Uno and Dominoes.
Yes.
That Charles won't play me in. Do Uncle Brian want to play me in Dominoes? You think?
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Yeah, Uncle Brian, I seen you last time. When we get there and I see you again. AJ, welcome to the show. Good morning, family. The community wake up. It's a royal blue and white day and blue fire. And
okay,
just like that. Huh?
Uncle Brian said we need to have a karaoke day night.
Right.
And some of these things. So, and this is the funny thing. So let me just say this. I'm gonna go ahead since Uncle Brian, you brought it up. Okay, so we tried to do bingo here at the 36th Street North Event Center, and it was like people came. Uncle Brian, you came a time or two, and then people fall off. I get it. Life is busy, but it takes a lot to get this stuff together, and it costs money, to get stuff together. So it's like you can't offer a space to be able to do this stuff where it's costing money, but we can't get people to come out to participate.
What happened? They took SNAP benefits. What? They did right when we started.
Well, they were doing some of those things. I do agree.
So
I think
that ain't the reason why.
It's not the reason why. But we got to come out and support. You can't ask for stuff. Then when people provide the stuff, then you don't want to come out and support. So that's another challenge, is trying to figure out like what you can do for a community to help bring community together, and even sometimes when you say the stuff is free, people don't want to show up. And it's like,
it's no value.
But we giving it to you for free.
I've realized $3.99 don't never work. Mm-hmm. You got to charge something, a quarter, $1 or something. Yeah. $3.99 is not good. Again, our topic today is work-life balance. Mm-hmm. And what we kind of been talking about a little bit is the family component of it. Yeah. Because we are saying this thing because if you start playing games and having more fun together as a family and not be fighting and fussing and cussing, because I'm going to tell you something right now, a kid will cuss their parent out in a minute. Ooh. I don't think I ever seen nobody cuss out their mama or dad.
I wish I would. Look, I'm 58 years old and I wish I would cuss my mama out.
You can't even, when we was little, we couldn't mumble. Don't be mumbling. That means
a mumble get you a smack.
Yeah, you can't even breathe. Are you breathing? Man, do you don't want me to breathe? Say, yeah. You can't puff your chest up. No. It's like they just killed you out. They destroyed you at the root. You couldn't walk fast. You better not slam no door.
Ooh, boy, you better. I know you ain't slamming my door.
Our parents gave us no options.
And you're like, no, I didn't slam it.
And then you get scared too, because we'll turn white, freeze up, heartbeat beating fast, face get ashy. We be sitting there and then, so I don't think we need to be at that extreme, but to go from that to now we don't do nothing. Mm-hmm. There's a long way to go.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All
right. So I think that it is now 7 minutes past the top of the hour. It's 54 degrees in Tulsa. I'm kind of tired of this weather, but we ain't gonna talk about that today. Right. We'll just save that for another day. But I think we should take a quick break. And then we're going to come back and we're going to go ahead and do our Divine Nine and HBCU roll call. And then we're going to do our Black Wall Street Family Feud.
And go ahead and get it up with. Now y'all pray on this break that the sound come back on time. Can y'all do that for us? Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. It's the weekend. It's Friday. We'll be right back. Stay locked in.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement, and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
You know what? It's really not that bad being up at 5 a.m.
Damali, you know what? You're absolutely right. The only thing better is we on 5 days a week.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up, our brand new morning show.
Right here on NYCU.FM.
And simulcast on KBOB 89.9 FM.
We got your Black History Trivia.
We got your medical report.
Don't forget the police report.
Your local, national, and international news.
Always the latest on upcoming events.
The Divine Nine and HBCU check-ins.
And most importantly, we can't do it without you.
And make sure you join us each and every day.
It's the Community Wake Up
with Charles and Damali. Welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. Welcome back to the show. We are live right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on Greenwood. It's finally the weekend. We're happy that you are here. You're locked in on NYCU.FM. You're locked in because we syndicated on KBOB 89.9 FM. You're also live on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use. Y'all live in studio with us, and we appreciate y'all tuning in on this great Friday. We got Jim TEDC right there. I had the grand opening on yesterday. Got my little souvenir. I'm gonna drink that here in a minute. I'm getting kind of thirsty. But anyway, Damali, we back in the house. What's going on? How you feeling today?
Listen, Uncle Brian says, Damali, if you cut your mama out, the funeral will be next Friday. You are so right.
To be honest, it depends on what time she cuts her mama out. The funeral could be that same day. Like if it happened early in the morning before 9, I'm sure about 1 o'clock. We can all be saying our goodbyes. Damali, she was a good one.
Right.
She did all that she could. And her mama be sitting on the front row with the black hat on. Yeah, I told her, I brought you into this world, and I told you if you cuss at me, I was going to take you out of here. So let's all say goodbye. Right. It was like that for all of us, Uncle Brian. Not just for Damali, but trust me, my mama had a 2-piece anytime we wanted it for free, $99.
Right. Okay, let's see. So we're going to go ahead and do our Divine Nine HBCU roll call because it's Friday. You see, Charles got on the Howard Bisons today, and Damali is a Zeta today. Yeah. Oh, you pulled out the cup.
Hey, look, Howard gave us some merch. Now, you other HBCUs, y'all ain't sent us nothing yet, so it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is.
Somebody asked us yesterday. Oh, that was Pastor Tommy. They were like, "What y'all doing with all this Howard stuff University in here?" I'm like, "Cause your college ain't sent us nothing."
Howard University saw our show and said, I love what y'all doing. From way down there at the Howard University, sent us a box of swag, cups, stickers. You see this hoodie I got
a fan on? In my office.
We got all kind of stuff. So, hey, you just never know who watches.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So here we go with the HBCUs, okay? So in Alabama, you'll find institutions like Tuskegee University, Alabama A&M, and Alabama State.
Just like that.
In Arkansas, there's Philander Smith University, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Let's go.
Shorter College, and Arkansas Baptist College.
Just like that.
In the District of Columbia, the iconic Howard University, which stands as a global leader in higher education.
Let's go, Howard University, the Howard University.
Okay, Florida is the home of Florida A&M University, Bethune-Cookman University, and Florida Memorial University.
Let's go.
Georgia boosts Morehouse College, Spelman College, Clark Atlanta University, and Savannah State and Fort Valley State. In Louisiana, you'll find Grambling State University.
In the boot.
Southern University.
In the boot.
Dillard University. And Xavier University of Louisiana. In North Carolina alone, there has been 10 HBCUs, including North Carolina A&T, Winston-Salem State and Shaw University.
Let's go.
In Tennessee,
Yeah.
it's the home to Fisk University,
Yeah.
Tennessee State, and Meharry Medical College.
It goes down in Tennessee, y'all.
In Texas,
Uh-oh.
we have Prairie View A&M,
Dirty South.
Texas Southern University,
Yeah.
Wiley University, and Paul Quinn College.
Let's go.
But right here
Uh-oh.
in Oklahoma,
Uh-huh.
the only HBCU in this state is
Hey.
Langston University.
Hell's up in the air, baby.
All right, in Virginia, it's the home of Hampton University, Norfolk State, and Virginia State. And last but not least,
Uh-oh.
in Maryland,
Yeah.
we have institutions like Morgan State and
Yeah.
Bowie State that continue to shape the future of young people in this wonderful country of ours.
Damali, when you
Yeah.
think about HBCUs, what do you think about? Uh-oh. You think about the Divine Nine?
D9.
I think about the D9 too. And since I see the numbers going up, that means the steppers out.
Uh-oh.
And the steppers out. And the step out. So if you ever visit a HBCU, let me tell you something. If you're from a different race, a different culture, or a different country, we got something for you.
Yeah.
It's called the steppers.
Yeah.
It's called the Divine Nine. I'm going to
Yeah.
kick off. You want to find the #1 best fraternity in the world. If you want
Well,
to come to campus and see something in the league,
Our brothers.
just look for them brothers. Phi Beta Sigma. Blue Phi, and you know. Founded in 1914 at the Howard University. And then if you want to find the absolute best sorority in the country, the best sorority in the whole world, look no further than our sisters, that blue and that white, that Zeta, Phi, Beta, Sigma, Blue Phi, and you know it. What's you call?
Z fight.
Just like that, when you hear that, you know you got it all figured out. So we are the only real family, because when you see us, when you see the blue and white, then you know you got the official brothers and the sisters. But there are others, and I don't mind naming them
And
too.
there are others.
The first fraternity that was founded was the Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha. We call them the A Phi A, founded in 19. And if you hear them, they always gonna say, oh, 6. They hold on to that O for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, they hold on to that O for a long time. But they was founded in 1906 at Cornell University, and they're deeply rooted in HBCU culture and leadership development. And right behind them is their sisters, them AKAs. The pinkies come up, and they don't want to put them down. They're the pretty girls, so that's what they say anyway. But the sisters are Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc., founded in 1908. They don't hold on to the O, but they was founded also at the Howard University. And right behind that, you got the pretty boys. They got the candy cane. They got the cologne on. They might even rub down their side. Anyway, it ain't about all that. Anyway, the Brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi, K.A. Psi, founded in 1911 at Indiana University in Bloomington, with a strong HBCU tie through membership and expansion. Coming behind them is those brothers of Omega Psi Phi. They barking. They chasing you. They got a chain on and the gold boots go up, and they take them off and lead it up in the air. Anyway, shout out to my brothers of Omega Psi Phi, those Qs, founded in 1911 at the Howard University. Right behind them is they sorors, them sisters, Delta Sigma Theta. If you see them coming, it's normally a lot of them. It's a sea of them. It's just all the crimson cream you can take. Shout out to the sisters of Delta Sigma Theta, founded in 1913 at the Howard University. Also right behind them, Sigma Gamma Rho. You better watch yourself. You want to see somebody stepping? Them sisters can step. I got to give them that. Hey, them sisters get down. Shout out to Sister Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Inc., founded in 1922 at the Butler University. They got a deep engagement across HBCU campuses all across this great country. But last, but absolutely not least, the Brothers of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Inc., founded in 1963 at Morgan State University. All right, my family and friends, if you didn't know, now you know. When you see the signs, you hear the chants, you see the strolling, it's all right. Just govern yourself accordingly. We just strolling, we just stepping, we're just having a good time. So when you come to the HBCU, make sure you ask them about the Divine Nine, because we're in the building, Damali.
In the building, and we are not a cult.
And despite what you hear, ain't no cult. I love Jesus, I go to church, and all of that. So when you hear that, that's a lie, because we rooted in service, humanity, scholarship, and services, and the good stuff. Damali, we done did it now. And let me tell you something. People got to always remember, HBCU was at some point, because we sweeping around our own porch, that was the only place we could go to school. Couldn't go to that other college. You couldn't go at all. And you got to remember, 80% of the business people or the leaders in the country, they went to HBCU. So if you got a kid, I know your kid got a 4.5. I understand little Lucy, super smart. But with that being said, always go visit at least 4 HBCU before you make your final decision. Because I went to a HBCU. I went to both. Now, shout out to the University of Arkansas. Much until I played football. That's actually where I played. I was stepping to at Money Seller. Hey, yeah, did all Lambda Zeta Death Row. I did all of that. But I can say when it was time for me to get my life together, it was the Langston University. I got my life together just being in line and getting financial aid for 4 hours. I mean, it teaches you patience. And it teaches you a whole lot of other stuff all at the same time, because this thing called life is different. And when you get out here trying to make it, HBCU conditions you for the pushback, because you got to be able to push through when you get there. Now, I believe a combination of an HBCU and one of these Divine Nine organizations, it equips you for success. So a lot of your lawyers, your doctors, the people that the astronauts and all of that, hey, you look them up. They part of Divine Nine, trust me.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Damali, I'm going to let that go for now.
All right, so today's community reflection and the Divine Nine roll call was sponsored by Gibbs Shopping Center and Reflection Event Center. So if you are looking for a place, for a commercial space or a place to host your wedding or special event, then call Tracy at 918-780-7335.
Damali, you know what? Just in case you've never seen a fraternity, I've never heard of it because you're just from another place. If you want to catch us this Saturday at the Tulsa Dream Center at 11:30, the Divine Nine going to be in the building for the bus tour. So if you don't know, I just told you who everybody is. You just show up. We're going to do a little something for you. At least I am, because I ain't going to put no pressure on nobody. I'm a Sigma. It don't take much for us to go ahead and go. Hey.
Don't take much.
But anyway.
Yes.
Let's move forward.
So we'll talk about that a little bit
later.
Yeah,
more detail.
Later,
just know we'll be at the Dream Center this Saturday, May 2nd. The bus tour is coming up, and we're going to turn up.
It's going down.
For the bus tour.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so you guys ready? It is
I don't even want to do the show no more. I just want to step. I got some water right here. Steve in a step with me. I'm just going to do a little practice right now. You don't feel like stepping?
No.
All right, AJ, where you at, man?
We got to get through the show.
Okay, let's get through the show. We'll step after the show.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so it is time now for the Black Wall Street Family Feud.
Bring me the crown, mama. Mama, you know I love you. I love Steven too. I love all of y'all. But Uncle Brian, I want the crown all to myself. Princess, I ain't seen him none over the show, but I know he's about to pop up now because he's looking for the crown. But I'm telling you, I got on my Howard University. The Howard University is HBCU. It's Divine Nine Week. I can't let my fraternity down. I can't let us down.
Listen, so today is the work-life balance edition because success means nothing if you don't have balance in your life.
Right.
It just means nothing. So we asked 100 people in the community these 3 questions plus the bonus question. They gave us their answers, so we have the top 4 answers for you to choose from, but we're looking for the number 1 answer out of the 4. There is no E. There is no all of the above. So we're just going to stop there right now. No all of the above, okay? So here we go. We're going to start with the... Oh, wait a minute. Somebody told us yesterday that who was that, Marquise?
Yeah. I ain't worried about Marquise. Let's do this thing. Look, my energy is good.
Yes.
You know, it's Friday, it's the weekend, and I feel the crown already coming onto my head, Damali. So I don't care what kind of questions you got. I'm ready? I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's see.
Let's get the party started.
Let's see what's about to happen. Okay, so here we go. Question number 1. Name something people struggle to balance in their daily lives. Is it work and family, time and responsibility, finances and lifestyle, or rest and productivity?
Family.
Okay, so that would be A.
I ain't even gonna think about it no more. I ain't got time for all that meditating and being nervous and all of that. You want to get in here today, get in the middle of the ring and put your gloves on. Now read the question again. I did all that for nothing.
Right. Here we go. Name something people struggle to balance in their daily lives. Is it A, work and family, B, time and responsibility, C, finances and lifestyle, or D, rest and productivity? Teresa says A. Richie says A.
I already said A, right?
You already said A. Donnie said A. Steven said A.
This better not be the edition of Blind Leading the Blind. If you do this to us on a Friday, Damali, I'm going to take that jacket from you because I'm going to tell you something. It's about encouraging people, not discouraging. What y'all got? Read the question one more time. The YouTuber said they didn't hear what you said.
All right. Name something people struggle to balance in their daily lives. Is it A, work and family, B, time and responsibility, C, finances and lifestyle, or D, rest and productivity? Cousin Pearlie says A, Uncle Brian says A, Prentice says A, Crash said D,
Mom said A.
Mom said A.
Ambrose said A.
Okay. Anybody else? Oh, Tanya said D. All right. Anybody else?
Going once.
All right. Then question with answer. Hey, where Laura at today?
Laura said she ain't won in a week.
Yes.
I ain't got time for this.
She don't go be on Crash Out Monday.
She listening now. She just, by the time you read it, she'll be ready. Come on.
Okay, here we go. Question with answer. Name something people struggle to balance in their daily lives. Is it A, work and family, B, time and responsibility, C, finances and lifestyle, or D, rest and productivity? Oh, I just read it for you, AJ.
He said, read it again. He said one more time. He trying to switch his answer.
AJ said D. He said D.
He said D?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. So the answer is A, work and family. So Mom, Ambrose, Pearlie, Brian, Prentice, Charles, Teresa, Richie, Donnie, and Stephen, you are all correct. It says balancing responsibilities at work and at home is one of the biggest challenges. People are trying to juggle it all.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Okay. Question number 2. Name something that helps create better work-life balance. Is it A, time management, B, setting boundaries, C, prioritizing tasks, or D, taking breaks?
Read that one more time.
Name something that helps create better work-life balance. Is it A, time management, B, setting boundaries, C, prioritizing tasks, or D, taking breaks?
Setting boundaries.
Okay. Charles says B. What y'all got? AJ says D. Joy McConaughey. What's up, Miss Joy?
What's going on, Miss Joy? Man, Miss Joy was so
Joy said
excited at gym yesterday. She was running around. She like, I was born in this hospital. I'm going back into my room. No, I'm just playing. I'm tell you somebody I absolute love for community.
Teresa said C.
Who love the community more than Miss Joy?
Oh, you know,
You will be hard pressed to find somebody
Right.
that loves our community in North Tulsa more than Miss Joy.
Yeah.
Miss Joy was our first after school teacher, first summer camp teacher, first spring break, first one to cook, clean, scrub. Miss Joy, like I'm on the roof. I'm a roofer today, Charles. You know, I mean, Miss Joy, we love her with all that we got. We appreciate you, sister.
Richie says C. I was writing y'all answers down, y'all, while Charles was talking.
While I was doing all my shenanigans, but you know, you got to give credit where credit is due. Miss Joy is a real one.
Uncle Brian says A.
Miss Joy, look, she part of that Divine Nine too. I saw her and the mayor's mom, all had the diamonds up in there. I seen them.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I got Joy, I got Uncle Brian. Ambrose said B. Steven, you said B, right?
Good morning, 918 Mobile Notary. Welcome to the show.
AJ said A. I got that. Mama said B. Okay, here we go. Question one more time. Name something that helps create a better work-life balance. Is it A, time management, B, setting boundaries, C, prioritizing tasks, or D, taking breaks? Charles, Ambrose, Stephen, and Mom, you are correct. The answer is B. Boundaries protect your time and energy. You have to say no sometimes, plain and simple.
Come on and go with me.
Okay.
Now, don't come over to my place, but just go with me on the show. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, I told you, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel the crown. I feel the stitches coming in. That's 2-0, Uncle Brian. Where you at?
Okay.
Where you at?
Okay, where you be?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
here we go. Question number 3. Name something that happens when people don't have work-life balance. Is it A, burnout, B, stress, C, poor health, or D, relationship issues?
Ooh, Damali, that's tough. Read it again. Yeah, that's tough.
Name something that happens when people don't have work-life balance. Is it A, burnout, B, stress, C, poor health, or D, relationship issues?
I'm going with D.
D like David?
D like David and Goliath.
Okay. That's Charles.
D like King David.
Teresa says B.
Mm,
Crash says B. C had to be a close second.
It was. It was a close
Dominique
second.
says A.
I was gonna go with A on this one too, bro. That's what I was gonna go with. What is A?
Teresa, burnout. Will you scroll that up so I can see that? For whatever reason, they pop in faster over there. Uncle Brian says A. AJ says A. Mama says D. Mama says D. AJ, Brian, 918 says B.
YouTuber said read the question
Tanya
again.
says B. Okay, and I got Dominique at A. Okay, question one more time. Name something that happens when people don't have work-life balance. Is it A, burnout, B, stress, C, poor health, or D, relationship issues? Princess said, I'm not going to say all the above. I'm going to say A, B, C, and D.
And go and get it over with.
He said his answer is A.
Yeah, I'm going with A. I know it's A or D, but shoot.
Okay, so you taking D back. D.
Yeah, we talking about what the 100 people said.
Uh-huh.
And I think it creates more stress than, yeah.
Okay, stress is B.
What's A?
Burnout.
Ooh, they the same thing.
Don't start.
Ooh.
Richie says B.
Stress.
Ambrose said D. Pearly says A. Who else? Okay, Steven, you said D.
Ooh.
Okay, who else am I missing? Oh, I got Pearly. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. Question with Charles, you changed your. Okay, yeah.
What'd I say?
Huh?
What'd I say?
You said A.
Read it one more time for the ancestors and me. I need to get this right so I can go undefeated into the bonus.
Name something that happens when people don't have work-life balance. Is it A, burnout, B, stress, C, poor health, or D, relationship issues?
Going with A.
You're going with A. Okay. Whew, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go.
Don't call on the Lord on me.
Uncle Brian said Charles is jumping around again. Here we go.
I know. I'm in motion.
All right, here we go. Question with answer. Name something that happens when people don't have work-life balance. Is it A, burnout, B, stress, C, poor health, or D, relationship issues? Pearly, Prentice, Charles, Donnie, Brian, and AJ, you are all correct. The answer is A, burnout. Too much work without balance leads to exhaustion. Too much pressure wears you down.
Let's go.
Okay.
3-0. I told y'all I'm doing this for the HBCU and the Divine Nine and my ancestors. You see how I changed that?
Oh my God.
Give me a high five.
All right, here we go. 5 points for the bonus.
For the clean sweep, Uncle Brian, I'm looking for you with my crown on with the diamonds in the top. I'm going to lean it to the side too. I ain't even going to wear the crown like you're supposed to. I'm going to lean it like this, put some lokes on.
So here we go. 5 points. Name something people gain when they achieve work-life balance. Is it A, peace of mind, B, better relationships, C, increased productivity, or D, improved mental health?
Yeah, go and read that one more time.
Name something people gain when they achieve work-life balance. Is it A, peace of mind, B, better relationships, C, increased productivity, or D, improved mental health?
Man, it's all of them.
Uncle Brian said he's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stephen says C.
What's C?
C is increased productivity. Teresa says D. That's improved mental health. AJ says D.
I don't trust none of it. What's B, A, and B?
A and B. A is peace of mind. B is better relationships. Uncle Brian said, Charles, don't try to cheat and copy me. Curly says D.
The heat is on.
Mom says A. 918 says D.
Mm-mm-mm.
Prentice says A.
We all over the place.
Dominique says C. Crash says D.
Somebody said read the question on the YouTube one more time.
Ambrose says B. Hold on just a second. Let me get these last two. Ambrose and Richie says B.
Tanya said A.
Tanya says A.
Richie said B.
Got Richie. Okay. Richie, Ambrose, Uncle Brian.
YouTube said read it one more time because I know somebody else is gonna need it too. I don't see AJ yet.
Name something people gain when they achieve work-life balance. Is it A, peace of mind, B, better relationships, C, increased productivity, or D, improved mental health? All right, if no more answers are popping through.
I haven't given my answer yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, no, you haven't. Stephen gave his.
What's Steven go with?
Stephen said B. Oh, no, C.
That's what I think it is too. What is C?
C is increased productivity.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
For the win.
Okay, let's see. Question with answer. Name something people gain when they achieve work-life balance. Is it A, peace of mind, B, better relationships, C, increased productivity, or D, improved mental health? Mom, Prentice, and Tanya, you are correct. The answer is A, peace of mind. Balance creates calm and clarity. When life is balanced, you feel better. So the bigger message is this: work-life balance requires boundaries, discipline, intentional choices, and self-awareness. Black Wall Street reminds us that building success also means sustaining well-being. Because when people create balance, they don't just work harder, they live better.
I like that.
Okay?
Mom won again?
Mom, Prentice, and Tanya got the 5 points. Now, I don't know. Oh, well, Prentice, that means he had 7.
Princess was in there.
Let me see. 7.
Ooh, Princess thing came.
7, 8, 9. So Prentice got 9 points. So Prentice is,
Ooh, go ahead, Frat.
yeah.
Frat got the crown. I know he at home like, yes.
Yeah.
All his kids are giving him a high five.
I'm back.
He going out in the community by the mailbox. Everybody gets some. Ooh, what? I'm the king around here. Y'all give me a high five. Tell them on Black Wall Street, I wear the Black Wall Street crown in my city. Damali, good job. I was 3-0. See if you don't get the bonus right.
Yeah. Don't
Ain't
make
nothing
it.
happening. But I agree with that. Peace of mind is most important.
Hey, Ashley, how are you?
Ashley's in the building.
Yes, Ashley just tuned in from Cherokee Nation.
Hey, our
Yes.
councilwoman, you missed. Look, you came right on time after the shenanigans of the feud was over. Because I'm telling you, it was a lot. It was fireworks, but a king came through. Prentice Osborne is crowned the
Mama says she a 2-time champ.
and
Whatever.
2-time champ.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Okay, so today's Black Wall Street Family Feud was sponsored by Theater North. The Colored Museum is the next play to see, and our very own producer, Mr. Stephen Keys,
Yes.
is going to have a role in that play. So you don't want to miss the Colored Museum.
Damali, can we do this and then take a break?
Okay.
I just want to make sure people was calling me because there's so many upcoming events and all of them are huge events, festivals, stuff coming up this Saturday, next Saturday, and the stuff that the community needs to know. And they was calling me yesterday. Got everything start running together. So I think that we just want to slow down to be able to go through it, then take a break to make sure y'all can get these dates and times so that you can be a vendor, that you can show up, you can make your arrangements, you can come to town to come see Black Wall Street if you're not from here, and then here we can put our coins together to govern ourselves accordingly. So do we
That
want to just
part.
kind of hit what that is so people can get that? Because after the show, it's going to be the weekend and I'm not going to answer my phone. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
But let's give y'all what's going on this weekend and other stuff because it's big stuff that is happening.
Okay, so first of all, I want to hit the birthdays real quick. So today, May 1st, our friend Aubrey Shine. It is her
Aubrey Shine,
birthday.
down there in the
Happy
ATL.
birthday, Aubrey. Yes, and then May 2nd, Amanda Woody over at Mandy's. That
Mandy?
lemonade. I need to go get me a lemonade. That just reminded
Right
me. I
now.
need one out the refrigerator. But anyway, Mandy's lemonade, Mandy's Beauty Supply. It is going to be her birthday, and on May 2nd, and then on May 3rd, we have Franchelle Abdallah and Dion Armstrong, who does the deep dive on KBOB every Tuesday at noon.
Right.
So happy birthday to all of you and anyone who is celebrating a birthday this week. Happy birthday to you. And enjoy your birthday. Don't eat too much cake.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
How did we get to May so fast? It's like Happy New Year. It's May 1st.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like
Look, me and Steven's birthday done came,
and gone. Y'all older. Sanders' birthday. I mean, we got to May so fast. Happy May 1st. That means Cinco de Mayo or somewhere close. But golly,
exactly,
it is May 1st, y'all, already.
Yes.
Anyway, get your pen, get your pad. We got some super important events that's coming up, and we're gonna make sure y'all get all the details, and then we will see what we got on the back end. Mr. Producer, you want to give us a little bit of music so y'all can bob your head and write this stuff down?
Yeah, because it's a lot.
You want to know. And we're going to hit it. And we're going to tell them what we're going to pull up because we're going to be at a lot of this stuff too.
So today, let's see, we have the Gap Standards Conference that is actually going on as we speak. We had Pastors Todd's on the show.
Todd's on. Pastor Brenda Todd and Pastor Tommy Todd came in here and said, the Holy Ghost is still here.
Boy.
Well, yeah, he over there. He under the table.
Yes.
Man, everybody been talking to us about that show. Like, that was like one of the best shows ever. If you don't know, Pastor Brenda Todd and Pastor Tommy Todd, they have been impacting our community for about 45 years, doing a great work.
Yes.
And having this conference come for such a time as this. I was listening last night when they had the first guest speaker that was on, the gentleman right here. And so I'm gonna try to make it tonight, but I was there last night. I was on the live. There's about 100 and some people on. It was full. It was great. I saw Pastor Todd and Miss Natalie Todd and the crew. So let me tell you something. If you're trying to get your mind right, because there's a lot going on right now, because I'm going to get by there today. We're going to pull up sometime today. That's
sometime
what
today. That's the plan.
But this Gap Standard Conference over at Transformation Church is free 99. Go over there, get your mental back together, because there's a lot going on right now. And I feel like this is something that can help us get through. Some of the speakers are who?
Yes.
You name one, I name one.
Joshua Giles.
Okay. Then you got Tommy Todd and Brenda Todd. They are both pastors, so they're going to be speaking.
Pam Burnett.
Pam Burnett is one. Pastor Michael Todd, the senior pastor at the Transformation Church, the TC Nation, will be speaking as well.
We got Cynthia Thompson who's going to be speaking.
Yep. We got Larry Leah. He's going to be speaking.
Sharon Nesbitt.
Yep. And we got Alma Holt going to be speaking as well. So the bottom line, get over there. Today, it started yesterday. It's going to go on today and tomorrow. So Gap Standards Conference 2026 is live.
Yes.
Go over there and get yourself together. What else we got going on tomorrow?
Now, tomorrow, we have the NARAB Affordable Home Ownership Bus Tour and Community Wealth Expo.
And had Roz pull up.
Yep, Roz pulled up. She took the crown.
She took the crown, and I can't find her.
Yeah, she left.
She done won the crown, and I can't find her. Her shoes is outside in the parking lot. Right. So now I can't even trace her footsteps, But anyway, she did come in, and we appreciate her. And she's the president of the local chapter of NARAB. And govern yourself accordingly, because we're talking about moving the needle, Damali.
Yes.
We're talking about generational wealth. We're talking about get your house in order. This is the way you can do it right here in your own city.
Yep.
What we got?
And I'm going to give you just a little bit of information, because we do have a little bit of time since we're doing this early. So the Affordable Home Ownership Bus Tour is a national initiative led by the National Association of Real Estate Brokers to bring real solutions for housing affordability directly to communities across America. They have done 8 cities in 8 days.
8 cities.
So tomorrow will be the 8th day that they will land in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street. So they've hit Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Detroit, Michigan, Gary, Indiana, Kansas City, Missouri, Memphis, Tennessee, Little Rock, Arkansas, and tomorrow will be Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And they're going to end that thing here?
Yes.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. It must be a reason. So guess that means Tulsa, we need to pull up.
We need to show up.
Because, hey, you saved the best for last. Now, I ain't talking about these other cities.
Right.
Because she said Little Rock. She said Memphis. And I love all these. And Philly. And all of them.
Yeah.
But Tulsa is where they're making that final stop.
So at each stop on the tour, they're going to feature programming that equips attendees with knowledge and tools needed to navigate today's housing market. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. But also, there is going to be an 18-wheeler pulling up.
Hold on now. This is the time that you need to click that arrow on your live page. Don't be trying to keep all this news that you can use to yourself. Click that arrow and share this. Text 5 people, 10 people, and say, even if you missed the show, it was live, because you need this information. The 18-wheeler pulling up at 5:30 a.m. with what?
It's going to be full of appliances.
Full.
We're talking about an 18-wheeler trailer.
Full.
of
refrigerators,
appliances. Yes.
double wide,
You don't know what.
washer and dryer.
Yes.
Every city they do this, and all you got to do is be there for free. You just get a chance to win.
They're going to be giveaways. There's going to be
giveaways
opportunities
all time.
for you
Everything's
to
free.
win.
Yeah.
And then also they're going to be talking about, there's going to be seminars or breakout sessions. They're going to talk about credit power. They're going to talk about housing to home ownership, heirs property rights.
Now what that means, the heirs property rights.
You're going to learn how to secure heirs property rights and prevent the loss of family owned homes.
What is the biggest problem we got going on right now in our community?
Losing family owned homes. And we lose them because we don't understand that we need to pay property taxes.
Yeah. So some of you young people that have inherited grandma house, mama house, daddy house, and you have absolutely no idea what to do because you were spoiled growing up. No, I'm just playing. We ain't gonna talk about that. What I'm saying is this is what plagues our community all too much. When we have town hall meetings, people show up cussing and fighting because it's a lack of knowledge. Come out here and understand this heirs to the property rights. You ain't got to pay for it. You don't got to go get no attorney. You just show up for free and eat snacks, listen to music, win games, and learn how to make sure you and your family secure their property.
And that's what this says. This session shows how to keep wealth and legacy in the family for generations.
And that's why we slowed the show down to make sure y'all get. So this gonna happen when?
No, this tomorrow.
It's gonna be tomorrow at the Tulsa Dream Center, May 2nd. Just gonna get there at 11 o'clock. It's gonna go to 3 o'clock. It's gonna be food. It's gonna be kids on. It's gonna be attorneys there. It's gonna be how to keep your property, how to get money, access to money, how to get a crib, how to fix your crib, everything you need to do what, Damali? Move the needle. That's why we start the community wake up. It's for these reasons.
Latasha, what's happening?
Latasha,
this is your jam right here.
Latasha, cousin, you got to pull up.
Yeah.
What? Real estate.
The garden and
real estate.
Yeah.
Hey, we just talked about your deal.
Yes.
Love you, cousin.
So the other classes that they're going to, or the other breakout sessions that they're going to be having are renting versus owning, building a better future. Ooh. They're going to have a town hall talking about affordable solutions. They want you to join the conversation with city officials and community leaders on solutions to increase housing affordability and expand access to lending programs in our city. And then the last one, they're going to do development for the people. Now, when you arrive, now you need to get there early.
Come on.
Because when it kicks off, we're kicking off with a Divine Nine Spirit. So they're gonna walk through, and the D9 is gonna be there to welcome the bus tour to our city.
Yeah.
And they have not only one bus, but they have two.
Two buses, y'all.
So we got two buses and an 18-wheeler that's pulling up to show Tulsa some love.
So tonight, don't go to the club, go to bed. Get up in the morning. Tell the kids, everybody, look, tomorrow life is going to change for us. Yes. Go get in the bed. We're going to get up. We're going to eat breakfast. We're going to get dressed, and we're going to get to the Tulsa Dream Center early.
Yes.
Miss Roz and her crew, her team is going to be awaiting. We're going to do a walkthrough today and probably tour the smiling face you're going to see when you get there. It's going to be in Damali because we have hosted this thing. We're going to be with the DJ. We're going to have the music going on. So prizes and the things that you need to move your family personally forward. So call your uncle and say, Uncle, shake it off. I know you've been through some things.
Right.
Auntie, take your boots off the ground right now. Put your boots on the ground at the Tulsa Dream Center because we're going to move the community forward. They are so excited to come to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we so excited to be here. They was on the show when Roz was here.
Yeah.
So y'all better show up and show out. And kids, everybody's covered.
Yes.
Now, don't drop your kid off and leave because I'm going to say,
that's not what we're
doing. It's not a daycare.
Not a daycare.
All right, we're going to leave that go.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
All right. So the Tulsa Dream Center is located at 200 West 46th Street North. So make sure you are in attendance. Ashley, I am glad you're on here because I saw this on your page.
Yes.
And I thought it was still worth mentioning, although it's kind of at the same time as
that's
what
all
we're doing,
good.
but it's all good.
It's all good.
So the Tulsa Indian Club is having their spring festival over in Jinx. Tomorrow from 10 o'clock a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. They're going to have Native American arts and crafts. They're going to have an Indian taco sale. I want an Indian taco.
Look, Ashley, hold me and Damali one back. Councilwoman, if you want to show that you love us the way you say you do,
please bring us a taco.
Hold 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. I'm getting greedy now.
Yes.
Just
doing
two.
too much.
Because once we finish at the Dream Center, we're going to drive as fast as we can without getting a ticket by Lieutenant DeLorean Sanders to get
Right.
over there to Jinx to get our hands on that taco.
Oh
Because
my God.
it is so
They're
good.
going to be having exhibition singing and drumming and dancing and raffles and more.
And
So
more.
you guys, if you can, come over to the Dream Center and then leave the Dream Center and go over there and get tacos.
Yeah, but if you're too far on that side of the time, just stop there. Then
Just
come
stop
over here
there.
later. But
Yeah.
whatever you do, get
Do
up and
something.
get out the house.
Do something.
Let's do it.
All right, the Black Wall Street Rally is happening May 14th through 16th. There's going to be museum tours, live music on stage, panel discussions, and cultural vendors. Friday, May 15th is Rep Your City Day.
What?
So for those of you who are coming from out of town, make sure you bring some so you can rep your city,
Bring
right?
bring one shirt.
One shirt.
To represent your city. Because you
Yes.
know folks going to represent there. I'm going to have two shirts on. I'm going to have Tulsa and Beer in Arkansas on it.
Okay.
I'm repping a big city and a smaller city.
Yeah.
All in one
Do
punch.
that. Yes.
Is that all right?
Ashley said, woohoo, Indian tacos for life. Okay.
For life,
Yes.
you understand what we're saying.
Okay. Let's see. It's also going to be Divine 9 Day.
We hosting.
Yes. So it's the what are they calling it? They're calling it the Greek Day 2026. From noon until 7:00 p.m.
Yeah.
So you can rep your city and rep your D9 organization. We're gonna do that in tandem, okay? So make sure that you come down and support, hang out. Don't forget that the musical headliner is going to be One Way and jazz sensation Julian Vaughn. They're going to be performing at the BMX Park. You can go to blackwallstreetrally.com in order to get your tickets. Now, after it's all over, the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the Kappa Sigma chapter presents Sigma Saturdays, the function. They're going to be throwing this event to support scholarship and community impact. This event is going to take place that evening, May 16th, from 9:00 p.m. until 1:00 a.m. at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Early bird tickets are $20. General admission is $25, and they're $30 at the door. DJ Soul, who is a Delta, will be on the ones and twos.
Come on.
The attire is casual and clean, so wear your letters. So this is an opportunity for anybody who has not been introduced to the D9.
And you don't know.
This is your
what you're
opportunity.
trying to find out.
So
come hang out. And with a good
Saturday,
purpose.
Yeah, for a good cause. Because all of the money that they receive from this event is going to go into scholarshiping and promoting the functions that they do all year to help community.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So come out and support. It's going to be fun. All right. And the National Panhellenic Council of Tulsa is offering a scholarship to an exceptional high school graduate residing in and attending Tulsa schools.
Right.
This is a Tulsa County initiative. The application deadline is May 22nd. You know, I'm always going to tell y'all about the money.
21 days.
Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all about the money. So make sure that you go to Tulsa nphc@gmail.com. Send them an email requesting the information for this scholarship.
Love it. Get your money.
Ladies of Elegance auditions 2026-2027 is happening May 27th through 29th.
I just seen James.
Yeah.
Just seen him yesterday. He was already fired up and ready.
Fired up. It's going to be from 6:00 p.m. until 8:45 p.m. at Edgerec Youth and Family Fun Center, located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. They want you to wear a white shirt and black bottoms. This is for young ladies ages 6 to 18. Please bring a water bottle and 16 counts to the song Bring In the Cats by KW Griff.
Bring in the cats.
Yes. The registration fee is $30. You can go to tulsaelegance@gmail.com to leave any information or ask any questions so that you can be prepared for this particular event.
These young ladies go from Memphis to Arkansas to California to New York to all over the country. So they impact these young ladies' grades. They impact their self-esteem. They give them something to do. So not only do you come and try out, but look up Lady of Elegance and support what James and his crew does, because it's very impactful for the community, giving these young ladies something to do.
Listen, and they winning and not losing. Trust and believe. All right, the Black Wall Street Legacy Festival is happening May 29th through 31st.
Yeah.
So make sure that you go to their website, Black Wall Street. It's legacyfest.com.
Right.
Go there because they are now accepting
Vendors.
vendors. They're looking for vendors for that particular event. So you don't want to miss it because, that's a good way to come up. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Hitting these festivals with your food truck, or if you do arts and crafts, you gonna make a grip.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
follow them.
right now. Okay, don't forget to save the day for Juneteenth. It is June 19th weekend. So you want to make sure, and we're going to be bringing you more information about that. They're doing a 5K run and a 1K run. So right now, if you just go look them up on Facebook, you'll be able to see and go ahead and register for that. Monday, our theme is letting go.
Ooh, let God and let go. You don't want me to sing my song? Let God.
No.
You ever heard that song? Let you. Okay.
Miss Joy said Damali Tulsa Transit canceled bus service to the Dream Center in our neighborhood. Please help.
Oh,
all right, Miss Joy. We'll have to get some information and see what's going on
and
with
we
that.
will see what's going on Monday.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out as well.
Now I'm gonna tell you something that we didn't say that I think we need to say. EdRec Unplugged Summer Camp 2026 edition, because the day is already May 1st. That means we got 30 days. So govern yourself accordingly right here. EdRecTulsa.com is the website. EdRec Tulsa is the Facebook. EdRec Tulsa is the Instagram. You get the picture. Everything is EdRec Tulsa. The good thing about that is we herding in the kids. Times are a little crazy, but let me ask you for one little favor. Don't even go to EdRecTulsa.com. Just go to world1development.com if you can, and that one is spelled WON, and leave a little donation.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you now, the phone calls we get now is about the struggle, but just like we did for spring break camp, and just like we've been doing for 14 years, we're going to make sure our kids and these mamas and daddies and grandmas or whomever needs support for the summer, we going to feed them. We're going to take care of them. We're going to take them on trips. We're going to get them educated. We're going to make sure they don't fall behind in their education and dancing and movies and field trips and all of that stuff. So go to world1development.com, leave a little donation, or cash out World One Development, and we will assign that to a kid, and we'll update you on what's going on, and you can follow all of our great work.
Absolutely. We've got to be, pouring into our kids. And there are some of you who are financially able to scholarship a child, because there are some parents out there that, might have few kids and they are not able to do that. So please help them out, and just make a quick little donation. And, we'll go ahead and pass that on to those parents.
Let's do this real high level, Damali. For whatever reason, we got so many new people on, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
We appreciate you for sharing this live. But Damali, for people that may not know World One Development, have never heard about World One Development until today, can you tell them just a high level of what World One Development is, what it is that we do, and then how they can support or just engage?
Okay, so World One Development is kind of the mothership of the community service aspect of our church, World One for Christ. Charles and he's CEO, I'm COO, and we operate all of these different initiatives in our community. So EdRec, Youth and Family Fun Center, that he just was talking about, where we do spring break camps, summer camps, after school programming. We do food distributions. We do Christmas angel tree at Christmas time and provide presents for families who are in need. I mean, we just do a lot in community. We are actually, in some senses, first responders. Any type of crisis that happens in our community, EdRec immediately gets on the phone and we start figuring out what resources we can pull together to take care of our students and take care of our families. A prime example of that was when we had a teacher walkout. Teacher walk out. People are like, what are we going to do with our kids? We got to go to work. We opened up the doors to EdRec and we brought teachers over so that they could help and then, take care of and corral the kids and, still educate them, but we still did it in a fun environment.
And you might have wondered why we did that. We did that because we understood in our community, sometimes the only meal kids get is when they go to school. So when they did the teacher walkout, we understood the rest of the city is life as usual. Got a pantry full and all of that. But we know because we put food in our kids' bags on Friday to take home. We don't shun them. We don't shine no crazy light on them. We just put it in there. So we know they need peanut butter and jelly and oranges and apples and some healthy stuff to take home for the weekend. So when they said teacher walkout for 2-3 weeks, like the whole community is going to start. So when Damali say first responders, those are things we've been doing for 14 years and they never closed our door. Not one day.
We also have a prison reentry program called Fitting Back In.
Right.
And basically that does just what it says, helps people who have been justice involved fit back into society.
Right.
So we provide resources and connect those individuals to resources. If they need housing, if they need a job, they need help getting their kids back, if they need help getting their driver's license, whatever it is, whatever the need is for those individuals, then we can tap them in somewhere to get that resource so that they can be able to be successful, productive citizens and not have to reoffend, and end up back in the system.
Right. And we to date graduated over 2,000 people through Fitting Back In at an 86% success rate. And one of our biggest programs we do with Fitting Back In is the Expungement Expo. We've had 7 of them. We've expunged over 700 records, probably about $10 million worth of free services to help our community get back in the game.
Absolutely. Another program is the 36th Street North Event Center, which is where we sit right now, which is where we office and where we do the show. But in this facility, we actually do weddings, wedding receptions, birthday parties, repasses, funerals, whatever it is that you need, where you need an event space, a quality event space, then we have it available here. And we have been doing it. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary on the 16th of April.
10 years.
10 years.
Survived the pandemic.
Yeah.
Survive bills alone. And then also partnerships looks like Mama Collins has been in here with us for 10 years. Mama Collins burnt down, and that's what we do as World One Development. We respond. We gave her a space. So many families come over here and we look out for their kids. So Mama Collins does all day long. And another thing, this is where we host our monthly meetings. The State of Black Tulsa, and then these monthly meetings getting people connected to service, career fairs, job fairs, you name it. We do it here to make sure that our community is healthy and whole. When FEMA needs to come in and people need COVID shots or whatever it is, the White House been here a couple times. We did all kind of stuff. But these are the impacts we make under World One Development. What else we got?
Absolutely. So then, of course, our radio show.
Wake Up.
Which is the community Wake Up. We are radio personalities. We are hosts. So we host all across the city for all different kinds of things. We go to other cities. Charles is getting ready to go to Arkansas to be the keynote speaker in Arkansas.
May 15th, Burton High School. I will be there. So be there or be square. Because I got something to say.
Yes. We do public speaking. I have spoken for Lowe's. They reached out to me and said, hey, we want you to come and share your story about what it is that you do to our executive team. So we do all of that. We are hosting Mayfest and Juneteenth and Legacy Fest. Just all the things, anything that has to do with community, then we are there because we want you guys to be informed and know what's happening. So
lastly, we say local, national, international, because we also do missions in Uganda.
Yes.
We done made 2 trips to Africa. We done went to London. We've scholarship close to 100 kids through their school. We've built 7 homes. We built a church, and we helped them with the water system. So world1development.com. Consider a donation, but it's 9:00. It's Friday. It's the weekend, and we got to go.
Yes.
We'll see y'all tomorrow at Tulsa Dream Center and over there getting our Indian tacos. Community Wake Up Morning Show.
You ain't gonna forget about the tacos.
I'm one of your hosts, Charles Hopper.
And I'm Damali Wilson.
Our producer, Stephen Keys, JB Smooth on the team, and Uncle Bobby. We'll see y'all on Monday. Crash out Monday.
Don't crash out, y'all.
I'm trying not to.